Here's everything you need to know about flipping clips in Premiere Pro. Let's start with the basics. In the effects window, search for flip, and immediately you'll be met with horizontal flip and vertical flip. Horizontal flip will flip your image horizontally, and vertical flip will flip the image vertically. And I think an honorable mention is the mirror effect. With this one, you manipulate the reflection angle and reflection center. With the reflection angle, typically you're only dealing with 4 numbers. The first being 0 degrees, 90, which I just showed you, 180, and that's where you would bring the image over like this, and 270. And with 270, this is where you would get that whole Inception look. Now for video transitions, if you go to 3D motion, with cube spin, you get a action like this. With flip over, we just have a very basic flip over transition. If I go to my effects controls window, when highlighting the transition, we have our options to switch which way it flips, as well as we have a little custom button down here. So if I click that, we can change the fill color, hit OK. And now we have black in the background. And another neat thing that I didn't know about, but change the bands. So I could change this to something like 3, hit OK. And now we have 3 separate bands. This will go all the way up to 99s, and you get some crazy trippy thing going on. That's the flip over transition. Now, I challenged myself to see if I could actually come up with a better version of this flip over transition, and I want to show you what I came up with because personally, I think it looks way better than what the default flip over transition is inside Premiere Pro. Let me show you. First, I'm going to go to the project bin and the new item icon, click that, and create an adjustment layer. Bring that adjustment layer onto my sequence, and I'm gonna make this adjustment layer 1 second long and center it. Now let's go to our effects bin and add these effects. The first one is basic 3D, click and drag that on, and the next one is directional blur. Click and drag that onto the adjustment layer. Let's go to our effects controls window. And first, let's look at basic 3D. Let's say we want to create a horizontal flip like I just did with the flip over effect, but make it look cooler. Move the playhead to the beginning of the layer, go to the stopwatch for swivel and toggle on the animation. Now let's go to the very last frame and create another keyframe. For this, we don't want to go a full 360 turn. We just want to go 180 degrees. And now we have our basic turn, but we still have linear movement. So our first step in making this look a little bit better than the default transition is highlighting both the keyframes, right-clicking, ease out, right-clicking, ease in. And notice I click this little down arrow so we can see the curve here, which is a little bit better, but I think I can make it even cooler by taking these handles, pulling them in towards the center. Already, I think this movement looks much better than before, but let's make it look even better. Instead of just doing a side-to-side movement, maybe I want to add a little bit of tilt in here. So I'm going to go to my tilt and create 3 keyframes at the beginning, the middle, and go to the end and create 1 last keyframe. And what I want to do is in the very middle, I'm just going to tilt it a little bit. So let's say 15. So it's going to go, and maybe I'll pull these in just a little bit. I'm also going to highlight them, right click, and do that same action of ease in, right click, ease out. I want to pull these into the center. So now we got something like this. Notice how it has a little bit of tilt to it as it spins. Now that we have the basic 3D motion of our swivel down, let's go to directional blur. We're going to go to blur length, create 3 keyframes at the beginning, middle, and end. I'm gonna take my middle keyframe for the blur length, go up just a little bit. The first thing I notice is that my blur length is vertical because the direction is 0 degrees. What I wanna do is change that to 90 so we have a horizontal directional blur. So now we get something like this, which is looking a little bit better, but what I wanna do is pull these in like before, and again, ease in, ease out, and I'm gonna go to the basic 3D motion and kind of copy this curve that we have right here for our directional blur. So I want to pull these in. Now we have a better representation of what's going on with this curve. One last thing that we need to add is that we've flipped this 180 degrees. Once the adjustment layer is done, we're left with a flip at the very end. So in order to combat that, now that we have all of our movement down, I'm gonna create a cut in the adjustment layer by hitting Add Edit as a hotkey. And I'm gonna go back to my effects, and the very first effect that I showed you, the horizontal flip, well, we're gonna click and drag that onto the second part of the adjustment layer. And you need to make sure that the horizontal flip is above your basic 3D layer. If I play this through, we have a complete flip. And for the people in the comments, which one looks better, mine or the default in Premiere Pro? I mean, come on. I think it's worth a little bit of effort to do a transition like this if you needed to do a flip over transition versus the default version. Now, if you did want to save a whole bunch of time, what I've just shown you is the same exact techniques from my preset pack. If I go over here to effects and underneath presets, my transition pack, under here I have flips. I have 4 different versions. So if I wanted to do a vertical flip, part A goes on the first clip and part B goes on the second clip. And now we have that vertical flip. And if you wanted to do a horizontal flip, I have a clockwise or counterclockwise. Again, part A just goes on the first clip, part B goes on the second clip, and we have the same motion right there. As simple as that. If you were looking to flip your footage in Premiere Pro, I hope you now have everything that you needed to know. My name's Javier Mercedes, and don't forget to hit that like button if this was helpful. On the screen is a playlist to all the different tutorials showcasing to you exactly how I do the transitions from my transition pack, or if you want to save time, you can check out my transition pack in the description below. Until next time, I hope you're out there living a life of abundance. Bye.